Hi, I'm Alexis and I'm the Senior Food Specialist here at Tasty. Today I'm going to show you how to make my sheet pan barbecue chicken cornbread sandwiches. It's a mouthful, but it's really good. Cornbread and barbecue are such a classic combination, and I thought it might be cool to just put them together and also take out some of the stress of having people having to do it by themselves. With the sandwich, you get it all in one. While I was developing this recipe, it was really important to have cornbread that could stay in a sheet and not crumble apart. Some cornbread can be really dense and crumbly, which has its moments, but for this, we needed something a little more malleable. I think for me, this is a perfect thing for a summer barbecue, a party, a long weekend. It's really a crowd pleaser, and it's pretty easy to do. You want to make sure to grease the baking sheets and line them with parchment paper. If you don't line them with parchment paper, you're not going to be able to peel them off in one sheet, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose. You want to make sure to divide them evenly between the two sheet pans. You don't want one thicker and one thinner. Again, it's a sandwich, you want them even on both sides. The cornbread bakes really quickly. It'll be done in something like 15 minutes. So while the cornbread's baking, you can move on to the next step, which is making your own barbecue sauce. I think when you're making your own barbecue sauce, the joy is that you can control some elements. Like if you want it more spicy, you can add more heat. If you want it sweeter, you can add more sugar. I just really like the element of control that you have when you're making your own barbecue sauce at home. A lot of people use store-bought, but it's actually really easy to make your own sauce. It'll come together in a matter of minutes. So in addition to making our own barbecue sauce, we're also going to make our own coleslaw. The base for the coleslaw is really easy. It's basically mayonnaise, mustard, vinegar, and some seasoning. So for this coleslaw, I'm using cabbage and carrots. If you wanted to add something else, you totally could. You're going to add the shredded chicken to the barbecue sauce, give it a stir. It's that easy. When you're ready to assemble, you'll place the shredded chicken all over the cornbread, top it with coleslaw, put the other cornbread on top of it, and then you can slice it into pieces as big or small as you want. You can make them really small and make them like sliders for a party, or you can make them bigger if you're having like a family barbecue. People love this idea that's kind of novel of having like a sheet pan sandwich. I think the joy of this sandwich is having this really saucy chicken, this really flavorful coleslaw, and then of course the cornbread, and it's all together and you can just have it in one bite. Truly the best combination. I put chicken inside this sandwich, but you could use pulled pork, brisket, whatever your favorite barbecue is. Let us know in the comments. Worcestershire. I'm using ketchup, Worcestershire, I can never really say that.